I wonder if that's a setting that can be like changed where it's not Mr. Roboto. Wait, bot. Oh my gosh. Technology hates me. Okay, so we're gonna set this up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is Laugh with Jocelyn, Comedy Buddy Edition. With me, your host, Jocelyn the Bod. Currently setting up my phone. Let's see how it looks. Oh shoot, I picked the wrong phone. This one's gonna die sometime soon. Tighten it up here. Whoop. And then let's plug it in. All right. Shoot. It's okay, you know? Jeff tells me that every day there should be a goal. And today, Friday's goal is always to just show up. As simple as that is. If this sounds horrible and annoying, you're not even the one setting it up. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Oh, you know what? We were going to try something new today, weren't we? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure my camera is like steady. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to put this. Blackjack, are you back? I know, you get so... I get so lonely. Come on. I know, it's cold out there. Come on, good boy. Whew. All right. Rome wasn't fully done. Anyway, Rome was not built in a day. We're gonna go with wide spec. Or I don't even know. We'll see. Actually, no, let's not. Let's go to standard. Probably sounds like crap. I'm waiting for Jeffrey. But while we're waiting, we're gonna see if we can do this. Okay. Wait, was it like? Oh no. What did I do? Woo. Hello. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. Oh my god. No one's perfect. Okay, we go. Where's my... oh my gosh. Okay. How do I change this? Fortune cookie. Hello. Change. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. How do I turn this thing off? Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Are you okay there, Jack? Oh, really? All right, here we go. Oh. Let's see. I love learning new things.
What is going on? Okay.
Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do it.
Am I on the stage?
I can hear you. I'm changing the fortune cookie thingy. Yeah, you're on the stage.
All right.
Can you put your camera landscape so it's like? Oh no. Let's see. Let's see how it looks. Can you do yours like this? Or you want it this way?
What I gotta do for that?
Just flip, like make sure your phone lock is off. Phone. I miss sign language. I used to know how to say it. And then that ear go like that. Cool. And then I'm gonna go like this. Awesome. And then we're actually going to see if I can simultaneously cast onto kick.com at the same time. Because you know me, I'm just so overly ambitious, doing way too much. How are you? Every color. Love your hoodie. Should I put my gear on too so we can just both be celebrating? Yesterday was opening day for the Dodgers. How'd they do?
They won.
Oh my gosh. Are you proud?
It was a fun game. You know, of course, our seats are ridiculous, so it was a good time.
I know. I mean, so how long do I have to be your friend? Okay. Hi, Jeffrey.
Did you figure it
Guess
out?
who's back again? Okay, so I don't know. We'll see. So I think I did it right. All I have to do now is to see if I got an email saying that I went live on Kick and then tapping that to see what that looks like. Yeah. So how did the Dodgers do?
They won.
And why do you get such ridiculously good seats? It's because you're a former professional, like, sports.
Because I know people.
That, like,
I got friends in high places.
you don't smoke weed. And you're not that tall.
Taller than you.
Everyone's taller than me. All right, email. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Ooh, let me get a soundboard. You're like, what are you doing? Little Asian girl trying to do too much. See? Oh, I did Laugh with Justin just went live on Kick. Let's see what it looks like. Ready? Another drum roll, please. My friends were just like so annoyed. I'm like, whatever. I am trying things out. My one friend was like, you shouldn't do that if you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, how the hell do you learn what to do if you don't just do it? I don't know. I don't care that, like, you know what I mean?
Yep. No, I get it.
It says Hot Mess Express, choo choo. I need to change what it says. That's another thing that's weird. I can't change that. Let's see what it looks like. Ready? How was your day? Okay, so
It was all right.
this was all right.
I had to put together GoFundMe for my brother's stuff, and you know.
Oh, it's expensive to put someone in the ground.
Yeah, that's a couple of dollars.
Is that insensitive to say that? It's more than a couple dollars. You're being modest.
Yeah, no, I was being facetious, but yeah, it's a couple of dollars though.
What's facetious? Ooh, that's a multi-syllable word. Poor network quality. Oh, well, look at that.
It says that all the time.
Live broadcasting has stopped attempting to start on an invalid broadcast session. Oh no. Okay. So it was short-lived. 3 minutes. And then stopped. We were almost there. Look at shifts in the matrix. Well, all right, we tried. Hey. Every day you learn something new, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
Well, you had an interesting
I need to put Dodger gear on.
You had an interesting day the other day.
When's the next game? Was it today? Because the games are in aren't they like 3 days in a row?
There's a game tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. I'll probably go Sunday. Yeah.
This is not going to work. Internet is terrible. You sound worse than Neo.
Oh, wow.
There. Do I sound okay? Or I sound terrible too?
You sound great.
Oh, do I really? Okay. I feel like the video, I don't know, it just says poor quality network something, whatever.
Oh, mine says the same thing, but it always says it.
Yeah, fucking internet.
So how was
smartphones making people look and sound stupid since the day we invented them, you know?
So you had adventures with a porn star?
Yeah.
How did that go?
She took me out. It was fun. She bought me Starbucks. We drove down Laurel Canyon from the San Fernando Valley into Hollywood. We went to Hotel Ziggy, and I got to pick up my blanket, which had been there forever.
There you go.
Finally. Dun, 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 dun. And then from there, I took her to the Beverly Center because she wanted to go shopping. And then from there, we went to Fuego de Charo, which is the Brazilian steak restaurant place. Super good. Oh my God. I could eat those little cheesy bread things all day, every day. I love carbs. I love it. I'm sure you juiced, which is healthy. And yeah, and then we got high, hung out, and she is currently in Arizona filming her first professional gig. I wish her kudos of luck. So I was talking to someone last night about it, you know, and I was telling them how she was getting nervous. And I was telling the person I was talking to about it because they actually know the person who she's filming with. It's someone they went to high school with. It's a small world after all, you know? And again, it's just kind of like, as much as like we want to idolize people in mainstream media, like on TV and films and porn, at the end of the day, like, aren't we all like made of the same thing?
Hold on a second. Who idolizes people in porn?
I mean, I don't, but I'm sure they have fan clubs. Doesn't
who grows up saying, "Yeah, I want to be like Big Booty Betty"?
You're thinking about that too much. Hold on, let me get a Dodger shirt on.
When I grow up, I want.
It's Big Booty Betty.
When I grow up, I want to be able to go down on somebody like so and so.
What I have? What? What'd you say? We're doing a change, and that's why my camera's covered. I'm changing some Dodger gear.
Who looks at porn and goes, "Oh yeah, I want to do that. I like how they do."
Dude, porn stars have their own like award ceremony, bro.
No, they got an award show in Vegas.
Did you know that?
Yeah, it's in Vegas.
The AVN, right?
Yeah.
It's like AVN, right? Yeah.
Just because you got an award show.
So yeah, they have like a little award for them. They have their own little and the dildo goes to. I'm sure it's not a dildo. I'm sure it's like a very prestigious award, or you know.
Well, I think
do you not respect the mattress actress as a serious like actor?
Let me think of that for a second.
Think about
Yeah.
it.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Ah, how cute is this? Or do I look like prep school kid?
You look like where's
My rugby
Jocelyn?
shirt. My rugby
Like
yellow
where's
shirt.
Jocelyn? Looking good.
What? Waldo's red. Fine. Fine.
It looks alright. It looks alright.
Wardrobe change. My cat is literally curled up in my hat. Ah! How dare you? How dare you, Mr. Keller? Oh, where has my Dodger shirt gone? Oh, where could it be?
So you've had a good weekend.
What?
I said, so you had a good week then.
Oh my god. My Dodger gear. No! Oh, found it. Okay. Yeah.
For you guys that are coming in, just know Jocelyn's changing, so she's
Were your
covered the
parents
camera
sports fans?
trying to find some Dodger gear to put on. So that's what's going on right now.
Well,
Jocelyn's
you were
trying to find
hating on my You were hating on my rugby shirt, saying it looked like fucking Waldo. Who's here? Hi, Georgia. Georgia. Who else is here? Georgia. Hi, Georgia. Feel free to join us on the stage. I'm your host, Jocelyn, and this is my comedy buddy friend, Jeffrey Keller. We represent the old school and new school of comedy.
Yeah, Jocelyn was telling us her adventures with a porn star. Is she a porn star, or did she just a porn? Huh?
She totally like sugar mamaed me. She was like, dude, first time in my life, and she's younger than me by like 10 years. That's not usually how that works. Usually if they're like a sugar parent, they generally tend to be older, don't you think? And in different industries.
Right,
no, actually,
but my experience is sugar mamas don't be a sugar mama for free.
What? What's the fee?
George, you see how all of a sudden she got like a I said sugar mamas are not sugar mamas for free. It's always something.
Yeah, I was her chauffeur for the day. So she could just like smoke weed and like, I don't know.
How much did she spend on you? How much did she spend on you?
The dinner at Fuego de Charo was like $1 something. Because she got a glass of wine. Drinking alcohol is so expensive, dude. Like, and it kills you. Why do people do it? I don't know.
I don't know, Georgia. What do you think? I don't know. I don't think we're getting all the information, Georgia.
Well, first of all, I mean, to be perfectly honest, she was like an internet friend I was meeting in real life for the first time ever. So there was substantial like risk involved. But clearly I'm just like, because calculator risk. Like, how many people have you met on the internet in real life, Jeffrey? If any. Why are you doing that?
Without what do you mean on the internet? Like on a dating site or what?
Yeah.
Well, dating site is different, and they're not porn stars.
They could be. You just don't know. See, my theory is, and you're either sexually active or not. Okay. Is she writing something? I don't know. I can't see. So you're either a prude or a porn star, right? And those you're basically, and this is a joke guys have where they're like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's a porn star. She's gonna be so mad when she finds out, right? That's exactly it. You're a porn star in somebody else's eyes, not necessarily in your own. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's wrong with guys. Like, I think guys are like, expecting girls to like act a certain way, you know, be mattress actresses, when really I don't think we should have to work that hard.
Well, I will say through my experience, there are some women that don't like to do certain things, and so we don't do those things. And there are some women that want to do all kind of crazy stuff. So, everybody's different. Not every man expects some woman to be like some porn star. Nowadays,
hi Jake, welcome.
Nowadays, you have to ask questions before you do stuff, because you don't want the police called or to be sued.
Okay,
matter of fact, hold on 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm telling you right now, I videotape all my sexual relations. This way, if we go to court, I could tell the judge, look it, I made her look in the camera, and she said her name was Sally, and she's 23, and she showed ID. So there you go. She's over 21, so you can't get me on that. Because if so, she lied.
Is this a trick they told you back, like when like film was invented?
You have to video nowadays, man. You don't trust people.
No, because then you risk what? Where is it? Is this on the cloud? Did you not like? Have you not learned from like whatever? Like I don't.
I will never get caught by some woman saying I did something and not have evidence that I didn't.
You have a dirty external hard drive on your desktop.
I don't care. It keeps me out of jail. That's all I know. You cannot lie on me because I got video proof.
But don't you have? But then don't you have to tell them beforehand that they're being filmed? Is it? There's got to be some like legality there.
Yeah, when I tell them to look in the camera, they know. When I tell them to look in the camera and say your name and show your ID, they know.
Oh, so it's a verbal consent, a verbal binding contract. Is what
right. I ain't trying to get caught up. You will never catch me like that one actor right now that's all caught up because his girlfriend said that he slapped her. No, you ain't catching Jeff up in there.
How would you react if a woman made you sign an NDA before you did it for the first time?
I've already done that before. I've slept with celebrities.
Okay. So it's not like insulting. It's not like, you're not like, oh my God, you're like, it's normal. Is that what you're telling me? It's a normal thing.
I mean, I've dated celebrities. I've slept with celebrities. I understand.
What?
I understand why they do it. I had a celebrity superstar follow me around after I ended a relationship to make sure I wasn't going to the Enquirer with the dirt I had on him.
Okay.
It would have ruined this person.
Oh. Okay, so NDA is okay before you like, bump ugly, see each other naked. Okay. So an NDA wouldn't be like an appropriate, like offensive thing to anyone, or it shouldn't be. Is that what you're saying?
No, because as long as it covers both of us, you can't say nothing either.
Right. It's for your protection and mine, right? It's for both of our protection, right?
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people would be insulted if, like, before you like hit the bedroom, like as you walk into the door, it's like, oh, see that formula there? Go just take a look of it and just like, initial the sign.
Well, that means that they have nothing to lose.
What do you mean? If they have you sign an NDA?
If they don't sign it, it's because they have nothing to lose.
Okay.
Or are they trying?
And they're willing to money.
Or are they trying to hustle you?
Okay. All right. So NDAs should be normal. Okay, fine. Shouldn't have a problem with it. I don't know. I think there's up to more to discuss about this. Okay, so moving on.
Well, hold on.
Hold
on a second. So if you're a porn star, if she wanted you to sign an NDA, would you sign it?
Sure. because like that doesn't necessarily indicate that you're gonna like engage in any type of sexual activity. That just says that like whatever is said between the two of us stays between the two of us. It doesn't go beyond that. And if you do speak on behalf of whatever happens here, I can't mention her name. I can't mention them specifically by name, right? That's it, right?
You can't mention anything in the spirit of their name. So you can't even talk about a situation. You can't even do any of that.
No, I heard you can talk about the situation as long as you keep names out.
The spirit means anything that people can draw a conclusion of who it is. You can't do that.
That's so big. Wait, real quick though, this might be a side note. How do you feel about people making like biopic or whatever biographies about people who've like died? We talked about this movie, like, right? Remember like how what happened recently? Someone made like a biopic like movie, like, oh yeah, the Tom and Pam on Hulu. Right. Like how, yeah. So what's that like? What's like where can we protect our own stories? How do we do that? How does that happen?
You can't.
That's kind of fucked up, you know?
You're a public figure. You can't.
Oh. What?
If you do stuff in public, it's like video recording, right? If I'm in public, I can record whatever my camera can see. So if I'm on a sidewalk and I point it towards your house and I can see inside your window or something,
peeping Tom.
That's First Amendment right.
What? That's not speech. That's sight. I don't know. What?
Close your window. Hey, close your drapes.
Wow. I swear, our justice system, does it really have any justice to it?
That's your First Amendment right.
What is?
What I just said. That's part of your First Amendment right.
Free speech. Freedom to express ourselves. Freedom to peep the toms. Hi, Blackjack. You're on camera. That can't be right. That makes that... You know, people are talking about how, like, you know, on the internet, you can, like, find anybody, and they're like, what? And they're so shocked. I'm like, people, do you not remember what the the white pages were or are? Do they still print that stuff out, or no? It's all digital now, right?
No idea.
Huh?
I have no idea. But now you can Google and find if someone's been in prison, what for. You can find out all the places they lived at. You can find addresses, phone numbers.
If you could afford it, right?
No, you ain't got to do that.
Oh. What do you mean?
I Googled my brother and found out what he was arrested for. I didn't pay me. It didn't cost me anything.
Care to share? Or no, keep it private?
No. Nope.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Because I feel like... And there's no such thing as a verbal NDA, right? There's no such thing as like... But then there's that whole thing of like a lot, like it's like a verbal contract or something. Anyways. Interesting.
You know, when you walk down the street, there's cameras that are on that see you without your permission.
Right. Right. One of my favorite TV shows on Investigation Discovery is See No Evil. And that's how they like, they solve crime through all the CCTVs and stuff. Yeah. That's why I learned like all murderers shop at Walmart. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. The guy bought the suitcase he stuffed the girl in at the Walmart. It's like, people are dumb.
But my point is, when you walk in a store, they don't ask you for permission to videotape you, but you still videotape you.
Okay.
When you walk down the street, you pass the store, they videotape outside their store. They don't ask you for permission.
Okay.
So why would I have to ask for permission if I'm in public and videotape you?
Good point. Good point. Interesting. I don't know. Sorry. I like how we're matching. Did you guys were twinning? Twinsies. You don't.
Yeah. One of us two went to the Dodger game. Guess who it was?
Why do you gotta keep flexing that on me? God. Sorry, I can't afford seats behind home plate. We'll see if I get to go to even a single game day this year.
No, it's 2 rows behind the Dodger dugout. Get it right.
I don't know. I just see what you post on Instagram. Okay, I've never been that close. So I don't know. Sorry. Humble.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing.
No, you're not. You literally sit there. And I watch you sit there. So quick question. Okay, so we talked about so no one should be offended if someone hands them an NDA before they go into the bedroom. Is what I'm hearing from you. That's weird. I don't know.
Well, I mean, because everybody has a choice, right? If they want to do it or not. If the girl's hot, I'm sure everybody's going to do it. If the girl's not that hot, they'll be like, I'm good.
Save the ink, girl.
You think too much for yourself. No, I'm good.
There's not enough lead in this pencil. You're supposed to sign in ink. Anyways,
well, there's always enough lead in this pencil.
Yeah, enough to cause lead poisoning.
I'm sorry. You set that up. I'm sorry. I had to. You just set it up right there. It's
what we do, okay? We set each other up to knock each other down. It is what it is. So my thing is have you heard of the BDSM test?
What is your thing?
So last year I had a guy that I was newly dating take the BDSM or test.org to find out.
So tell everybody what that is so they know.
The BDSM test is basically a kink. It asks you a bunch of questions that rates your vanilla to kink status, or
So what are some of the questions?
I'm glad you asked. Let's pull it up. Here we go.
We're going to learn a lot about each other right now. We're going to learn a lot about each other.
I already took it. I feel like you haven't taken it. And for my thing, so my other question was Annette, it's okay to ask someone to sign an NDA. How is it okay to ask them to take this test? Because honestly, I don't know. I was told that was really fucked up of me. I was half joking, half serious, because again, at the end of the day, it's I don't want to date you for a while and then find it you're super into anal and that I'm just not about that life.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotta have a little freak in them.
Right, but then people are just why don't we just date and whatever happens, happens. I was if you want that. Anyways. All right, here we go. Oh my god, my battery's critically low. Oh shit. Plug it in.
We're gonna find some stuff out today.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. What song is this?
Getting to know you. There you go.
From where? Is that Sound of Music? No.
Probably.
I don't know. It's not though. I'm bothered that I sing a musical song. I have no idea what it's from.
So
they're doing a special training. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Let's see. Here we go.
Bring it on.
All right. Get my little soundboard ready. Yep. So I'm sure we're gonna have some interesting things. All right. First, where'd it go? Here we go. It is bdsmtest.org.
All right.
Okay. So.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say next. Okay. So basically, what they do is they give you these statements, right?
All right.
And then you scale them between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A scale from 1 to 6.
Interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4 being neutral, no opinion in the middle. 1 being absolutely disagree, no way, and 6 being absolutely agree 100%.
All
It's
right.
like green and the red. Okay.
All right. Got it.
Ready?
Yes.
I can't believe you're agreeing to this. Here we go. I mean, like, whatever. It's like, group test.
Come on.
So the
Let's go.
first statement is, I like to be dominated, especially in the bedroom.
That'd be a 5, right? Sometimes I like that.
Like let them take charge. You had a busy day, you're kind of tired, lazy. I get you. You want to be on the bottom.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do on that?
Yeah, 5 or maybe even 6. Yeah.
All right.
I'm lazy most days.
All right.
All right. I like receiving pain during sex, BDSM, and seeing the results of it, as in marks, bruises, makeup running by tears afterward.
That doesn't really turn me on. A little bit though.
But it's interesting though, because it's like, as a man, are you literally thinking you, or are you thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because I would think as a man.
But it says do you, so it's talking about to that person who's answering the question.
Yeah. So you have to, I'm reading it as if you're reading it. You know?
Right. So do I like to see that in the other person? Does that turn me on?
No, it says I like receiving. I like receiving pain.
Oh, I like receiving pain? Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm not good on that.
I don't think most guys are. Or I don't know. Actually, no, there are a lot of beta simps out there, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of simps out there, yeah.
I mean, I know the first time I ever got slapped by a guy, it was during like this pre like oven, or like, what's the word? Foreplay. Yeah. That was a preheat the oven time. Yeah, and like I guess I had like bit into his arm a little too hard or something, and like yeah, it ended up causing a bruise, and I feel bad after. But like he like pushed me off of him and then got in my face and was like, "Don't you do that ever again?" And then it wasn't like a slap, but it was more just like a little like that. Like that.
Right. Actually, a little bite in that. That's okay. You got a little
you
gotta do that. Come on.
Now that you think about it, you're like, oh man.
A little bite, a little nibble. That's okay.
Yeah, like okay, so maybe we're not a complete 1, maybe a little 2. Maybe not a broad disagree.
A little bite, a little nibble. That's okay.
Okay. See, so like that sounds like a 2 then, or a 3, maybe.
It's gotta be higher than that, right? It's gotta be.
It's like 1. 1 is
like 1 is nothing.
Yeah, absolutely disagree. Yeah. So yeah.
So I think you're about a 5. Okay, a 5.
6 is like absolutely agree. So that's
right, but I'm not crazy with it, right? I don't like being, like blood or anything. But a little bite or something's okay, so it'll be a 5.
Okay. Interesting. So,
how about you? What did you say?
I like receiving pain during sex. I mean, at the end of the day, females, I feel like sex is like inherently painful, honestly.
Okay.
And I think we generally just tend to like tolerance. I don't know. It's not like, it's interesting because it's like you want to feel something, you do, because if you don't feel anything, then like, are you even really having sex? Like this reminds me of like the micro penis guy. Like by the time I realized we were having sex, it was over.
Right.
And it was like, oh, you know what I mean?
All right. So you like a little pain, okay?
I think it's inherent in the sex, because if I don't feel, I don't know, not so much pain, pressure, sure, but not pain. That's I don't know. Yeah. Feel something. I mean, one time a guy told me he wished he had a 12-inch so he could murder my and I'm like,
that's too much.
Yeah, exactly. Too much. Third statement. I prefer making the sexual decisions for my partner, as this gives me more control.
Yeah, I don't like being controlling. Again, these things are like, sometimes I like to, sometimes I don't. Like sometimes a woman likes you to be controlling, sometimes she doesn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, it's all about being in tune with your partner's body and what they need at the time. So sometimes they want to be like women that are that I met that are like running businesses and stuff like that. Sometimes they like to be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear that. Let's see if we can get to the first page.
All right.
Well, no, but that's the thing though. So I remember honestly. Okay, so when I first joined Clubhouse 2 years ago, within like the first 6 months, this test was super popular. Everyone was taking it, right? Everyone was taking it, comparing the results, and then I was given this test. And it was so funny how like I really struggled to take it because I'm so damaged that like I couldn't even like imagine being with someone that like I loved and trust enough to even consider some of the things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it literally took me like a year and a half before I could actually like be the better like mindset to like actually take the test. For some reason, it was just like very like, and
that
right.
That makes sense.
And then I was talking to a girl on Stereo, another social audio platform, about it, and we were just basically discussing how like, how much of it is actually something that you're into, or just a reflection of an actual experience,
Right.
Because like you don't know what you don't know, you don't know if you're into it or not if you haven't done it,
Right. It's all about experimenting.
Right.
With the right person.
Right. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Here we go. 4. I like forcing my partner into submission much more than them submitting spontaneously. I mean, you can definitely tell like what part in BDSM like certain statements are addressing. Obviously, these questions are addressing the basic like, what's the word? Like dominant and submissive.
Right. So like holding you down and giving it to you, not letting you move, or tying you to the bed, or that type of stuff.
Yeah. It's like you like forcing them into submission more so than them spontaneously like, throwing the white flag.
See, I'm more into this, and this is real. I'm more into whatever my partner likes. So my partner,
right. I think. And would you consider yourself a healthy individual?
Yes. And so if she like, I had one where she's like, I want you to be a little more rough. So I'm like, all right.
Woof. Did you bark at her? Woof, woof.
No. I got my voice. My voice got deep. I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Like, come here, girl. God damn it. I've got something for you. Bring that ass over.
Okay. Yeah. It's just interesting, right? And sure, just so everyone knows, this all started because I hung out with my friend for the first time, and she does porn. And Jeffrey's convinced that she put a spell on me, but not really. All right, so let's see if we can again through the first page.
She did a little sugar.
And then the next, she gave me a little sugar, okay? In terms of like a bomb ass dinner. Of actual food.
You almost slipped up right there. You said she gave me a bomb ass dinner. She gave me a bomb ass dinner.
Yeah. Okay.
I like how
statements ever right in the first page.
You turning
next
red
is
right now.
What?
You turning red right now.
Am I?
Just a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm not turning red. I'm not embarrassed by that. I know what I said and how I said it. The way I articulated it. I'm just like tired. Okay. I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time. So that's like if you're into orgies. I enjoy it when people watch me being naked or having sex. That's voyeurism. And I don't like making sexual decisions. I prefer my partner to make them for me. So again, another tap into like dominant and submissive. So I basically told that I was being outlandish for having someone I was newly dating last year take this test before we had sex for the first time. You know, I don't know. It's just interesting to me, people's willingness to like be honest. You know, I don't know. You know.
All right. So as far as having sex with one person or in group, I've done that before. That was okay.
Group sex?
Yeah, me. It was myself.
Orgy, really? Oh, with swingers, right?
It was myself.
Back in the 70s?
No, actually what happened was this. I went and picked up this girl I was seeing, and they had a party house.
Uh-huh.
Her and her girlfriend had a party house. And so I walked. So I said, well, let's go check out what's going on in the party house. So I go up there, walk by, and her girlfriends, two of her girlfriends with this guy, and I don't know what he was on, but he was killing it. I'm like, God dang.
What do you mean he was killing it?
Oh, he was killing it. He was like laying the pipe. He was like, I don't know what he was on, but he was like killing. I'm like, God dang.
Wait. What do you mean? He was just like confident, charismatic, charming. All the bitches were after him, or what?
It wasn't nothing. This was straight out sex. So he was just hammering.
Oh, okay.
He was just hammering.
He said laying the pipe.
So that turned my girl on I was with, and so then, we started doing the damn thing.
Just out in the open. Wow.
This is in the apartment. This is in the apartment. We was in the front room.
No, but I mean like just like, like in the living room. Not behind a closed door or anything.
No. No. Okay. And then her girlfriend came out and joined in. And it got a little wild. Yeah.
It got a little wild. Well, then that's only a threesome. That's not an orgy. But
no, I'm just saying, but that's more than one person.
Right. So like a few years ago, I was dating a guy, and he was like, apparently, like if you like, it's not a good thing to lose your to have sex for the first time like later in life. Apparently, like I guess the ideal time to do it is like sometime in your late teens and early 20s. Have you heard this before? No,
but go ahead.
Well, yeah, and so this person in particular, like, I think they waited till the age of 22 to have sex for the first time. Which is basically like after college, like after undergrad or something, right? And then by the time like,
you can still be in college at 22.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because like let's say you graduated, you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. But like it's towards the end. And then if you go to grad school, then you're in for longer. So by the time like I came into this person's life, they already got to grad school. They were like 25, but then they had just started. In their head, they had just started like 3 years ago. 22, just started. So funny. And it was interesting, like talking to him and like, again, these whole like kink things or whatever. And he was talking to me. We talked about like threesomes of like if you had ever been in a threesome or something, right? And he was talking about how like yeah, he's like, so, oh yeah, I want that. I want to do that. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I was like, okay, so then like if you were to engage one, like what would you want to see?
Right.
And he was just like confused. He's like, what? I was like, wait, because I meant like if you're in a threesome, like you have a vision of what you're trying to see that would like get you excited. That's when you want to do it, And he had no idea what I was referring to. And I was like, have you ever even watched a threesome like video? And he's like, no. And I was like, what a cap. You know what I mean? That's when I realized it's like people have threesomes just to say that they have threesomes. I don't really think it's like, I don't know.
I think a lot of times it just happens, right?
Yeah.
Like my situation just happened.
Right.
And then
You literally walked into it. Sorry.
Then I was at this place, this martini bar, and started drinking with these two girls. They were roommates, and then they invited me home with them.
Okay.
But yeah, I turned that down. I was like, no, I'm waiting for some friends. But they was cute. And I asked them, I said, well, what are we going to do? And they said, well, we'll have some wine and see what happens. I'm like, oh, damn.
Okay.
Then I told them, I said, look, y'all are beautiful. Um, I would love to, but I'm waiting on friends, so I can't.
Jeffrey Keller, what a gentleman.
Well, I had some friends I ain't seen in a while, so.
It's like, yeah. I feel like the only time a threesome is planned is like if a porn production is involved. You know, I feel like most of the time it's kind of like you can't really plan for that spontaneously. You know, it's interesting. There.
Now, have you been in a spontaneous situation like that?
Yes. Yes. I've experienced two.
Okay.
Different kinds. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Back in my wild days, which are my early to mid 20s.
Right.
Yeah. I'm long past those days. Yeah. Like.
She said I'm long past those days.
Yeah.
You gonna call me tomorrow and be like, guess what happened?
We pulled a hat trick. Boop, boop. I'm just kidding now. Oh my God. So, did I tell you? Have I shared it with you? A couple Saturdays ago, I think, 2 Saturdays ago, I celebrated my 2-year anniversary of joining Clubhouse and doing comedy, right? Right? Did I tell you how I found my original set that I did that day? The 3 minutes?
You told me about that. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Did I share it with you?
Yeah, you did, actually.
Yeah. It's so crazy to me how, like, it's wild. I don't know. It's just wild, you know? And I'm actually kind of happy that I found it. It really just puts things into perspective, I guess. I don't know. But then now looking back on it, I could see where Heather J would be like, where are your jokes, Jocelyn? You know? So. Right. But I feel like, so, what time is it? 5:12. Okay, got a little bit more time before we call it quits. So, anyone watching now or later within the next 24 hours, tomorrow, Saturday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. This is not a joke. I will be performing at the House of Blues in Anaheim. Yes. At the 9:30 p.m. show.
Say it again.
I will be performing at the House of Blues in Anaheim, Orange County, downtown Disney. Yeah. All my Disney friends. Yeah. At the 9:30 p.m. show upstairs in the Foundation Room. I've been promoting the show for a couple
weeks. And this show will be better and cheaper than going to Disneyland. So you go see Jocelyn, you will save about $150.
Absolutely. And burn some calories. Not from walking, but from laughing. There you go. So I know 2 friends are coming for sure. You know, it just, like I'm telling you, it's just sad that, like, I promoted the show and, like, I got over 500 views, but that doesn't still guarantee stage time. So I was told to go early and get people to just say my name at the door as soon as possible and then call it a day. You know?
That's what I would do. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just stand outside the like, oh, who are you guys here to see? Oh, do you mind if you, like, one of you says you're here for me? You know? I don't know.
Yeah. That's some pimp shit. I like it.
Apparently, it's really amateur to call it a bringer show, to call it what it is, which is a bringer show. Is it?
Right.
I shouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't call it that. I would just say it's a show.
Right. Okay.
But I need to just say I got to get credit for having a certain amount of people there.
Hey, I'm barely out of the womb, okay? Still very much comic Bambi, learning how to walk with comedic talk, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's what I'm doing this weekend.
That's so many jokes right there. I just let that go.
What?
The white Jeff almost came. I had to let it go.
Wait, there's a white Jeff? Does he work at...
Yeah, it comes out every so often. No, he'll say off-color things.
Because he's white? He lacks color. Is that what it is?
No.
So I've done the show before. It went okay. Like, it's one of those situations where, like, it's not built or designed for comedy, right? It's this long, deep, like, you know, like hallway, like big hallway of sorts, you know. And for me, like, my friends were sitting in the back, and it was one of those situations for me where it's like, I'm up there, I'm doing my thing, And the entire time, I have one woman in the front row with her girlfriend laughing after everything I say, and another guy sitting with his buddy at the bar. Same thing. The two of them are with me the whole time laughing. So then I'm just like, I just keep going. You know, they laugh, keep going. They laugh, keep going. I forgot to include everybody else there. So, I'm realizing that, you know, my challenge now more than ever is to, one, monetize, maybe make some money. I'll be selling performances soon just to get a little bit of cash flow because, you know, girls gotta eat. So does that guy. But two, like, really though, my challenge now when I get up on stage is to really engage the audience. You know what I mean? Really involve them. You know, not necessarily do like full-blown crowd work, but like if I see a reaction or if I hear a reaction, just like take it there, go there, you know,
right,
and see where it takes me. If it doesn't go anywhere, bring it back. You know what I mean? Like do that. Cause like, you know, cause you know, I know my material, but I think this is something you've like always said I need to work on, you know?
right.
You sleepy, Jeff?
Yeah, all this talk about BDMS, PTQ, whatever it is.
You gotta make a phone call?
It got me so excited. I gotta take a nap now.
Siesta time, everyone. Jeffrey Keller, Comedy Chateau. Tomorrow night, Saturday. Resident, check out his Linktree. He's got tickets for the next Saturday to the day he dies or until we go on tour. Right, Jeff? Every Saturday,
That's
Comedy
right.
Chateau, North Hollywood. I don't know if he has any other shows coming up besides that. No?
I got a show tonight at an undisclosed place.
How do we get there? Or tickets are sold out?
You hit me up and I'll send you the address.
Perfect.
So some undercover shit.
My Mom's White on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the process of building Jeffrey a website that will show all of his dates, not just his Chateau tickets, which includes this show, Fridays at 4:20 p.m., his radio show, Friday afternoons, and whatever trouble him and Ron Bush are getting into.
And my merch.
Oh, and his merchandise and whatever, you know, he has coming up. He writes scripts and stuff like that, and then how to book him. But yeah, once, as always, thank you so much, Jeffrey, for having this comedy buddy conversation with me. I really appreciate you. No, really, I do though, because you know, it's funny. It's like, for me, this is just about being consistent. You know, obviously there's involved some fucking tech that's like gonna fail me, but at the end of the day, it's just consistently showing up, having a conversation, not really having things planned. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but you know, eventually we'll get there, you know, and it's just, you know, two comedians having a conversation.
Well, you get better every week at this.
Trying, right? All right.
No, seriously. You're getting better every week. I appreciate you.
Me too. And it's like, I learn from you, you learn from me. You know, we are old and new school comedy, meeting in the middle sometimes, or maybe just butting heads. Who knows?
I just like it because I come off of a show where it's very professional and you got to be very,
Oh,
and here
this stick is up the ass, and here you get to pull it out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I enjoy it.
All right, love you, Jeff. I will see you next week. Maybe see you tonight. I'll DM you for maybe I'll get this undisclosed address. But until next week. Oh, hi, Heather. I didn't even see Heather. Hello, Heather. You could have totally joined us, Heather. We had a very titillating